David Visser joins us from Tomahawk Nation, Florida State's platform on SB Nation, with the Noles and the Tide getting together in just about a month, and Florida State going to fall practice here in just a few days. So I checked out the article, David, concerning what legendary feats could be in play if the Noles could do the unthinkable, and not because they don't have the talent to do it, but because of the challenges in front of them, and run the table, go 15-0, and what that means from a program history perspective. So we're not going to spoil it, but we would like to encourage some people to check out the article, because there's a lot of interesting fun facts in there of what Florida State is doing and trying to chase and surpass some of its rivals from a historical standpoint. And if Florida State's to do that, or even come close to that, maybe go 13-2 and win a national title, or 14-1, the defense is probably going to go down as one of the best in program history if they fulfill the potential there. I look at names all over the place on each level of the defense, and it's remarkable.
Yeah, and again, to start up front, man, this defensive line is super good and super experienced and really deep. A great trio there. You got Derek Nottie, the strongest guy on the team, and DeMarcus Christmas opening up at the tackle spots. Then you can bring in Walvin Skiame, you can bring in Fred Jones, and oh yeah, there's this guy, Marvin Wilson, who's the #1 defensive tackle recruit in the country. Derwin James had a quote, I believe this was at ACC Media Days, where he said, "If y'all think I'm a freak, wait till you see this guy." And I've watched Derwin James run up from behind a grown man and jump over him. Not the leapfrog kind where you put your hand on a guy's shoulders, just spread his legs and clear him. This is what James is saying about this big guy. So we'll see. We'll see how often he gets in, but they're really good up there on the ends. They got Brian Burns, who is coming off a really nice freshman season. Was way too lean. I've seen pictures of him in the weight room. He's put on some really good weight. On the other side, you got Josh Sweat, again, former #1 recruit in the country. Probably going to be a first rounder, I bet, if he leaves after this year, which he probably should. Jacob Pugh, a linebacker, looks like he's going to have a breakout season. They return both starting linebackers. So just through the front seven, absolutely. If there are concerns on offense, there's certainly not as many on defense.
All right, talking Florida State football with David Visser, Tomahawk Nation. You got to join him there for the best in Florida State football coverage, along with the rest of the staff there on the SB Nation platform. David, would be great to track you down sometime before the Alabama game. Appreciate the time, man.
Yeah, and I should say the only reason I didn't mention the secondary is because they're stacked and, of course, led by Derwin James. But thanks a lot, Mark.